Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers with Right Line Trading. Let's get the alphabet soup of the federal government out of the way, the CFTC. I don't want them knocking on my door. This broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. It's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, man, you better ask somebody because there is a significant amount of risk trading these financial instruments. You could lose your entire account. So I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Good morning, Rao, Duke, Edward, Ankh, Walter. Good morning. Is this all for real? Is this real? Is this what's that commercial? Is it live or is it Memorex? It's live. It's real. Today is April 8th, Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. If you're with us, joining us this morning, that's the good news. Hallelujah. You're still in the game. God is good. My name's Rory Powers. I'm going to be showcasing the AI Auto Trader along with the iBots. And these are fully automated strategies that run within NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8 is the only platform these bots will run on. Any prop firm, any brokerage that supports the NinjaTrader 8 platform, you can run these bots. And once the bots are enabled, they will execute and manage the positions on your behalf. They are fully automated. There is a semi-automated component to it. If for those of you that do want to get involved in the trading, you could see once the trades are executed, my stop and my profit target are on the chart. This is my stop right here. And my profit targets are the blue lines. This is a trade on gold that we're watching. We're in a short position. These bots can make money whether they go long, short, if the market's tanking or the market's going through the roof. You have an opportunity to make money with these bots, which is really the great part about it. So we have a really diversified portfolio of bots that run on a variety of different financial instruments, futures instruments, I should say, primarily futures, all futures. And the ones that we're going to be trading today are 1-2 punch, is the E-mini, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, E-mini and the NASDAQ. We're not dogmatic about the instruments we trade. They just have to be a few guidelines that they have to meet. Number one, there has to be a very small spread between the bid and the ask. We need very liquid instruments that we can get in and out very quickly. And we like some volatility. These bots, like the up and down movement that we've been seeing a lot of lately. They really thrive in this environment. Yesterday, in fact, was a record-setting day. We watched the iBot, one of the iBots, make $12,000 or $13,000 during the live session. So really exciting system to watch, and I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the questions box, and I'll do my best to answer them. We always go over the news. It's a very news-driven market, and we don't want any unpleasant surprises. What I mean by that is if there's a huge economic news report coming out during our trading session, we want to know about it. One of the most common errors that we make as traders is we don't familiarize ourselves with the trading environment that we're in. So today's news reports on the Forex Factory, let's see if we have anything to be concerned about. I don't really see anything here. There's something in Canada, a red folder, the IVPMI. which may cause a little bit of a reaction here in the U.S. markets. But during our session here, with exception to that IVPMI or anything unforeseen, that's all I really see for today. So I also like to take a look at the overall environment. I like to see what the market did while we were sleeping. You can see if we go back to the London Open, it's taken a big leg up. The market has taken a big leg up pre-market through the London Open. So running the bots through the Asian Open, the London Open, and now getting ready for the New York Stock Exchange to open, we have what we call here our leaderboard. Our leaderboard are the top performing bots in this current trading session. These are the bots that have been running pre-market that are performing the best. Our 30 range on the ES, our 20U on the NASDAQ, this MES strategy on the PA, this PA account MES has been red hot. So the bigger bars seem to be doing a little bit better in this trading environment, and I would say that's due to the volatility. And what we do armed with this information, I'm going to go ahead and enable my 20U. I had to pause it. I was getting a little bit of lag this morning. Now we have diversified. I was mentioning we trade the NASDAQ and the E-mini. We also trade some one-day past templates for prop traders on the Dow. And we've diversified into crude oil and gold. So we like to keep an eye on gold because let's face it, this new administration, ever since January 20th, when Trump was inaugurated, the only thing for certain was the uncertainty that he brings to the financial markets. So we like to keep an eye on gold because at any given moment, with a news release or a news report or a tweet, gold can just go shooting one way or the other, and we want to be prepared in case it does. We want to be able to capitalize on it. So we're also keeping an eye on gold. Gold is trading $3,035 an ounce. An ounce. It's been skyrocketing. Our morning power play trade. Angel, good morning. Agola, good morning. Jason, good morning. I'll take a look, Jason. Good morning, Bettina. Welcome. Bettina came aboard yesterday, and she's going to be a superstar. I have a good feeling. So, armed with this information, welcome, Bettina. Armed with this information of what's performing the best, and I meant to re-enable my sniper because I see it's performing really well. Those 20 Unorenkos, I was looking at the data, do extremely well at the market open. Let's try to get the Mac truck going. Those 20 U's in this volatility are a good play. Okay, there we go. So armed with this information of what's performing well, it gives us a good indication of which ones we want to focus on trading our live account. Product. Let's go back. Hold on here. I want to see this red lag go back to green. Look at this ES30 range. Okay, the market's going to open in just a few minutes here. And what I do is I'm going to be prop trading today if the opportunity presents itself. Um, I might change this to the 30 range because it's on top of my leaderboard. But my morning power play trade is on that, normally is on this NQ30 range, the velocity. I look for a multi-time frame alignment of trend between my 20 unit Renko and my 30 range. The opening bell is going to sound in about 1 minute. And I usually wait for a few minutes for the market to settle down. The opening bell, there's a lot of volatility, a lot of the algos and the institutional traders are firing out, all types of orders very right at the bell. And we want to sidestep that static. And when the market finds a direction, and there's a multi-time frame alignment of trend, we're going to enable our copier and hope for the best. There's the market open. The overnight, the pre-market session was headed up. So there is a gap to fill on the downside. But let's see what happens. We're kind of in uncharted territory with these tariffs. Okay, we're getting a little lag at the market open, which is normal. Let's let things settle down here. The market doesn't like gaps, and we did gap up this morning. You could see the volume on the E-mini. There's 10,000 contracts per minute crossing the S&P futures, which is a tremendous amount of volume, which is really what we want. We want volume because that gives us follow through. When you don't have that institutional involvement, and that's one indicator of institutional involvement, when you don't have it, you have chaos, you have chop. We got just under 4,000 contracts a minute on the NASDAQ. A lot of volume. That's why you see this lag. We're going to back off a couple of the strategies. Good morning, Sam. Hey, Ronald. Good morning. I'm going to show how I set up my copier. Yes. Give me just a few minutes. I'm trying to get this lag under control. We're in an extremely volatile environment, and as a safety measure, we have coded into these bots preventative measures in order not to take a trade when we're in a situation where we're lagging price. The bots are prevented from executing if there is lag. Let's back off everything just for a few minutes here. Let's try to get it under control. We want to get in the game. Another indication, a real good indication of whether or not you're experiencing lag, if you don't have this, what I have here, if you don't have that, what you could do is look at the price of your bid and ask on the right. My bid and ask says 18,162, 167, and I look and see if it matches where price is on my chart, which you can see it clearly doesn't. So it's trying to catch up now. Okay, now we caught up on the NASDAQ, and we're slowly catching up on the E-mini. Okay, here we go. So with this heavy volatility, let me get to just a few strategies that I can play. I'm going to enable my 30 range. Oh, good morning. Thank you. Good morning. That's my little girl and my wife. Okay. Let's get the ES8U going. Yesterday we were able to get some beautiful entries on that ES8U. Let's put this aside for just a few moments. Okay, our NQ. I was reading in the Discord chat that the 150 range did very well for Craig Emery. Another thing we always want to do is when there's volatility like this, we always want to go on our charts, right click and go to our data series and just load 500 bars. Load 3 days of bars, you'll have 2 zillion bars on your chart, especially on Unirenko bars. In fact, I'm going to close my Unirenko chart. Yeah, what I'm doing now, Ronald, are ways to tone down the lag. Anything I'm not going to use, just disable. Any chart that's open that I'm not using, close it. Just go with a lighter workspace. You could see from yesterday, I opened a 1 hour chart on the NASDAQ, and there's been a slow retracement. So the overall trend on that 1 hour chart is to the upside. Okay, good. So I got rid of my 8 Unirenko. And now I'm going to go up to my 20 Unirenko up top and just make sure that I'm just going to load, you know what, I'm just going to load 250 bars. I really want to get this lag under control. On my ES8 Unirenko, remember the charts are really just for our own visual. The strategies are not looking at your charts. Okay, now we're taking trades again on the NQ. Now our 20 Unirenko is right at the 50, below the 50 now. Our 30 range is above. So we don't have that alignment and trend just yet. Hmm. Whoa. Man, that's moving really fast, that 30 range. Don't know if it's even tradable. I think we're going to have to pivot back to the E-mini like we did yesterday. We could go short, but there's a lot of downside support here. Let's see if we break through this support. Maybe we go for a short trade here. I think it's too risky. I think the Nasdaq on the 30 range is a little too risky for me personally. Unless we really start getting a direction. The overall trend is to the upside. We know that. Let's see if we can break through here. We want to break this area of support. Excuse me, resistance to the upside. We break through there, we could have some running room up. I see my E-mini reversed. It's just flying. That was a nice entry. I like that entry, but we have that upside support. Resistance, excuse me. Here it goes. Here it goes. It's going to break it. It got in our threshold. The stop got attached to the 15 EMA and it exited a smart stop. I think that the 30 range is just a little too, there's just too much whiplash and a whipsaw, excuse me. Let's go to the ES8U. Take a look. Ooh, our NQ20U is in on the iBots. I know, Jeff. The NQ's moving so fast this morning. Here it goes, though. I had a feeling about this long move up. I'm tempted to enable it long right here. But no, it's just there's a lot of whipsaw. A 60 tick stop right now is nothing for the NASDAQ. It could wick you out quickly. See if we get a break. We're looking for a break of these three red lines here. That's where a lot of sellers are sitting, right here. All right, let's just take our time. We're not in a rush. There we go. There we go. Watch the break. Watch this break. There we go. Nope. Boy, this is too volatile for me. I think I'm going to pivot to the E-mini. There we go. We're in. A lot of volatility. Let's see if we can get a pop to the upside. Get us in our profit window. Get us in. Push up. Push up. Push up. Bam! We got it. Woo! That was not easy. I got one hanger here. Okay, one of my evals hung up. But you know what? That was really difficult in this volatility. I would have felt more comfortable on the E-mini. That was not easy. You know what? I got a full winner on it, but we got $330 with slippage. Let's pivot to the ES8U. I'm going to take off the PA accounts. I think this ES is going to go for a ride. So what I'm doing now with my trade copier, all right, Gabe, congratulations. Okay, Agola, this is how I set up my trade copier. I want to put my leader account on the ES8U scalper. So I'm going to double click on the green light to the left. That's going to make it my leader account. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find the accounts that I want to copy in my copier. And what I'm trying to do is remove the PA accounts. So I'm just scrolling down to where my PA accounts are, which is right here. And I'm going to just click and take them off so they turn blue again. Then I'm going to lock it up. Click on lock. Scalper drone. I'm going to double click this green light. Now lock. Now I've got it across all my evals. I got into a position on me. I'm tempted to close that position. So if I want to get in that trade now, I can go to that ES8U drone and I could close the position and then come back to my strategies and re-enable it. And I'll get right back into it on my live account. Well, on these evals. Let's keep an eye on the leaderboard. The ES30, the 20U Mack truck are on top. I got in on the 8U. I'm taking some heat on it. Let's go put the 8U up. ES8U scalper drone. Let's see if we can get a bounce to the upside here. Come on, pop up. We are above the VWAP. Taking some heat on this position. Oof, a lot of heat. Come on, bounce up. Ah, got me. Got me on those evals. Here we go. We're back in short. Let's see if we can get it back. We need a big push down. Boy, we're in trouble on this. Okay, that's all I can stand to lose on those evals. So we did good on the PA accounts, and the evals we got beat up pretty good with this volatility. Lost about 1,500 across 5 evals. Oh, jump right back in. Thought I disabled it. Well, we're in one more. Need a first target. We got it. All right, let's go. Maybe we'll get back in the game here. Keep going. Keep pushing up. Here we go. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going. Come on up. Breakthrough. Let's go. Let's go. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Come on. Keep pushing. get a break of this area of resistance, we could have some running room to the upside here. Come on now, let's go. Let's go to the upside. Let's get one nice big push up. Get some buying pressure here. We got some upside resistance. Go ahead, push up. Breakthrough there. Breakthrough. Mm. Retesting. We break through this area of resistance. We've got some running room to the upside. Let's go. One big push up. There we go. Go ahead. Push up. Push through. Push through, NASDAQ. Boy, it's close. Got some buying pressure. There's a lot of bears sitting right up there at about 18,220, 25. It's going to retest it again. Come on. Break through there. Get up there. I'd love to see it do what it did yesterday. Remember that? That thing took off to the upside yesterday. I saw Jeffrey. I did reply. Darn. Come on now. Running out of steam on me. Come on, push through. There we go. Okay. One more little push and we break it. One more little push. We could go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nice. A nice one. Beautiful. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Nice. Let's go. Let's keep going. And a monster. Found a monster. Let's do it. All the way. Come on. going to take profits on it. Oh, come on, one more push up. Let's go. Thanks, Ron. I thought of that too. I was like, oh no. I'm good. I'm going to finish all green. Okay. What I could do is I could take Ron, that was a good one. Uh, you got me on that one. What a trade on that ES8U scalper. All right. Let's get these iBots all in the game. That's what I felt like, Ron. Uh, this is where I ended up today. Got 330 across three PA accounts, total of 990 on the PAs. On the evals, up about 2,000. Make sure I'm not enabled. No, good. All right. Total of 2,000. 330 across my evals. And you could see on a $150,000 eval, excuse me, $150,000 PA account, my profit goal is 9,000. 9,000. So we're $214 away on that account, 355 on that one, and this $300,000 PA account, we need to get to 320. Let's crank these bots up and see what we can get going here. Check our leaderboard. Sniper's still on top, the 20U. The iBot 24U up 690. iBot ES4U up 75. My Sim Volkswagen's in long. iBot ES4U. Ron, you got me on that one. ES4U. NQ30 range in. This iBot here on the NQ30 range. If it gets some breathing room, the 1 minute's in. If it gets some breathing room, the iBots are all triggering long. The iBots are looking at a disparity between uptick and downtick. It looks at the indexes on the stock market. Gold scalper 1400. That's not funny, Dukester. On how quickly on the Apex accounts do you have to hit the profit target? On the PA accounts, you don't have any, there's really no time. There's no time limit on the evals either. The evals, you'll just be rebilled every month, ads on Apex. For the PA accounts, if you get the lifetime license, the lifetime deal, that there is no time restraints. Only, I shouldn't even say it, but there's no time restraints. You could take your time. iBot 24U is in. iBot 1 minute in. Here we go to the upside. Well, we found one on the on those evals. I was about to throw in the towel and take my losses, and I couldn't turn off the copier quick enough. Popped in long, and I got all my money back. Let's bring up an ES30 range. Here's the iBot ES20 range. Just locked in some nice, no risk on the trade now. The Sim VW. You can see my 1 hour chart. This is the NASDAQ on a 1 hour. Overall trend is bullish, believe it or not. Jeff, I'm not sure. I think they were running a sale, but you'd have to check with them. I can't. I don't know what it is right now. Sometimes it's $85. Sometimes it's 125. Hey, William. Yeah, I know, William. Rub it in. I'm blushing. Oh, my VW is in trouble. Ooh, look at this. The 20U retraced right to the 50 and bounced. Bam, here it goes. It's got some legs. Here we go. Boom. That iBot jumped right in. Do we get the follow through? It's giving us the old stutter step. But if you just come aboard, we had a lot of new members come aboard. The best thing to do is to let the strategies continue to run today. On the AI side, the AI model takes about 10 trades to start working. Here we go with some push, some more push to the upside. Oh, that IBOT, that 24U came right up and kissed the profit target. Oh, that ES20 range, that one went as designed. That trade went as planned. If it hits, bam, that went exactly how it was intended. It locked in profits on two legs on that move. Ah, boy, this is volatile. Gold scalper. Rao got the gold scalper up 1400. Let me scroll back and see if I missed anybody. I was so engrossed in trading. I apologize. Good morning, Dr. Hanson. Agola. We need to get together. A couple of things coming fresh out of the box that I noticed from sharing people's screen. When you first get installed with this volatility, what I highly recommend doing at number one, if you have on your 30 range NASDAQ chart, if you have the NASDAQ 15 range tab, close it. Get rid of it. Get rid of that 15 range tab. We don't use it anymore. And in this volatility, you're going to get 10,000 bars. So close out the NASDAQ 15 range. On your NASDAQ 30 range, right click and go to data series. And don't load 3 days. It's just too many bars right now. I've switched mine to load bars, and the bars to load is 500. These are all ways to reduce lag in this current trading environment. And I would do it on all of your charts, really. The NASDAQ 20U. The 20 Unarenko bars are calculated in ticks, not time. So that historical tick data uses a lot of resources. They're the biggest victims. So they're the biggest culprits, I should say. We're the victim. The 20 Unarenko, on any Unarenko chart that you have open, load 250 to 500 bars. We want to reduce the resources as much as possible. We have volatility now that's really through the ceiling. The retirement plan was doing really well. This 20 range on the ES is trading well. See it lock in profits right there? $24U's in another long trade. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Still the sniper up top. Let's get that one enabled. And Ron got me good on that one. I can't say anything. And Q30's in. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention that I noticed this morning. On the 20 Unorenco strategies, whenever you want to edit the strategy, you always want to disable it. Make sure you're not in an open position. If you are in an open position, close it. And then we're going to right click and select edit. If you are getting lag, another thing you could do, especially on these 20 Unorenco strategies, is scroll down to the bottom and where it says days to load. 10 days is a lot of days on Unorenco bars. I'm going to switch mine to 1 on the Mac Truck bot. And then I'm going to go to my drone and I'm going to change it to just load 1 day. The fewer days of data we're loading, the less resources it's going to use. Boy, this ES20 range is trading very nicely. Bam. Oh, that took off. You see that? That took off like a rocket ship. It was short-lived. Yesterday, I read in the paper this morning, it was a rumor yesterday that Trump was going to pause the tariffs for 60 or 90 days. And that's when we saw the market just shoot up I mean, I've never seen it move up so fast in my life. And then within 30 minutes or an hour, the White House came out and said, no, there's no truth to that. And then the market came right back down just as quick as it went up. I don't believe they do, Tony. No. Hey, Judy. Good morning.
Just arrived in Bali. Oh, wow. Beautiful. That sounds wonderful. How'd the power play go? The power play went. We got a full winner on it. The weird part about it is we got so much slippage. We got 330 instead of 500. I must have got 17 ticks of slippage, which is really hard to believe. But we did hit the power play, and then we pivoted to the ES8U and pulled in on the evals, pulled in a loser or two, and then we got a monster winner. So the streak is alive, and we're very close, just a few $100s away now from getting a payout. And if I do want to show you some historical performance, I always get asked, can you show me a month or 2 months or a little more history? And I'm going to show you the history. Let's see if we can catch this short. The market has been resilient today. It's pre-market, it was headed up, and it's kind of stayed that way the whole session. But here we are from January 15th to today, coming up on 3 months of trade performance. These are live funded accounts. We're at 25,953. This beautiful, beautiful road up. Now, if I go to the weekly, you'll see that there was 1 week a few weeks ago that we had a rugged week. But since then, and Dr. Ken saved me because my head was a little messed up. I slipped on a banana peel. And he said, shake it off, get back in the game. And ever since, boom, straight up. So on a weekly equity curve, you could see there was one down week in all of these weeks. So we've been getting really consistent results. I met with Sergio this morning. Believe it or not, with everything that's been going on with Ninja being sold and the working with their new management to get our prop firm connected to Ninja. Sergio is going to be working today to automate that power play morning trade. So we kind of got distracted with getting that completed, and I do apologize for that. But I'm actually I met with him this morning. He knows the rules, and I know Sergio. He's going to have it done probably by the end of the day. Once he gets a clear understanding of what it is we want, which he now does. He's very quick. I bought ES and NQ24. Oh, the Volkswagen. The Volkswagen on the board. The Volkswagen is a strategy we shared in the Discord community, our trading community in Discord. And in the strategy collaboration channel on the bottom here, oh, Charles, thank you for doing that if you're here. It looks like the template I shared, he corrected it just recently, yesterday at 12 noon. Yeah, Sergio is a real talented guy.
1024. Wow, time just flew. Look at this. Look at this Volkswagen. This Volkswagen. Excuse me. This Volkswagen. That's the NQ30 range. Is up $18,000 since March 14th. If you're a member of our community, do yourself a favor. Go in and grab that strategy out of that strategy collaboration channel. It's got a 70% win rate. The average winning trade is slightly greater than the average losing trade, but if you're winning 70%, that'll work. And what it really is, I can't take credit for it. It's Robert's strategy, and it just has the profit window work baked into it. Oh, look at this move down. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, the VW is in long right now. It's in trouble. Unless we get a big bounce here, which is possible. Let's put on the VW. Here it is here. So the VW up $18,000. We did optimize the hours that it trades. We go half hour a day. And very recently we changed it to start at 10 a.m. We took out this morning hours, but you could see this bar here at 10 a.m. on the entry time. It just absolutely crushes it from 10 to 10:30. Let's go to the what have you done for me latelys. What have you done for me lately? The ES Volkswagen up 870 this week. These are the top bots for the week on my computer. Everybody does have a slight variation, I gotta say. No two computers are going to get identical results. Oh, my pleasure. Okay, the 20 range I bought back in ES. This strategy, I like to call it the ebb and flow. I've been watching it, and it seems to have the ebb and flow of this market right now. You can see it locks in profits on two legs. As price matures and gets closer to the profit target, it's going to lock in profits on a couple of different legs. Right now, all risk is off. All you could do is win or break even. And it goes a little higher, boom, it's in its profit window, and bang, it's up 2,400. We've watched that trade, that same thing play out 4 out of the last 5 trades, it seems. And the Sim VW is right back in the trade. Uh-oh. That Sim VW not long ago was in that trade. It was down 5 or 600. Now it's almost break even on the trade. So our star bot, our ES30 range star bot, let me click generate. The star bot for the week is up 1416. The drone, which trades like a drunken sailor, is up almost 3,000. I'm going to get an update from Robert, see what his P&L was. Last I checked, He was at $56,000 trading this ES30 range star. Scalper bot about break even on my computer. Scalper drone about break even. What I like to do is go to the analysis and see when it's doing well. I like to put it on the half hour of the day and based on the entry time. And then I could see the Asian session is where it's doing extremely well. Right through down back to 12 midnight. The Asian session, the ES scalper bot, it crushes it this week. Robert Kelly, there he is. 62,000. Oh my God. Man, thank you so much for what you shared with our community. You are amazing. That is the gift that keeps giving. $62,000. Mack truck down slightly. The bot, the bot on the sniper. That's this. The bots are kind of if you want to set it and forget it, and it'll only trade during historically when it's profitable. And the stop and the profit targets adjust based on the average true range of the market. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between the bot and the drone? The bot settings are dynamic. They're automatically adjusting based on market conditions and historical performance. The drone's inputs are static. It trades whenever it's enabled. Mine's set to trade 23 hours a day. And its inputs are static. They don't change. And it tells the bots when the ideal time is to trade and where the ideal position of your stop and profit targets are. So the drone is up $2,500 on the sniper, the 20 Unorenko sniper. That's between yesterday and today. Those 20 U's, the 20 Unorenko strategies on the AI system, doing well in this volatility. The retirement plan, doing well in this volatility. Let's take a look at the retirement plan. The drone, not so hot. Hey, Robert, if you could, drop me a screenshot of that equity curve. I'd love to see it where you normally do. This ES, I have an ES scalper drone that I made a few small adjustments to, and I can't remember off the top of my head what they are. But I see that this one here is up for this week, is up $4,200. Here we go with this 20 range. I bought again 1625. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, if you're going to set it and forget it, Magola, what you would do is you would put your live account in the bot. Now, if you're going to be right in front of it and you want to trade now, I would recommend using the drone. The drone is going to run when it's enabled. So if you want to trade right now, you're right in front of your system. That's the way to go. If you want to put a live if you want to put a live account in one and not worry about it, and have it on conservative settings, then use the bot. All right, well, let's let this trade play out. Last trade of the day. I bought 30 range in. Hey, Mark, we do have a few, believe it or not. Not a lot, but there are some, yes, Mark. Or are these used primarily for data? On my end, me personally, I just use it for data, really. But there are members that trade the Asian session, yes. A lot of people that work and have jobs during the day that want to be in front of their system and trade, they like that Asian session. All right. Well, let's take a look at our leaderboard. Please, if you would, we're going to wrap up. If you would, please like my video here on YouTube. And it gives us some traction, some new eyes on our products and services here. Our number one bot of the day was the NQ20U, the sniper drone on the AI system. Number two, the 30 range ES, the star. Thank you, Robert. The 24U on the iBot. That's this chart right up here. The iBot took third place. Our 20U Mac truck, 1865. The iBot, the ES20 range, that's this chart right here. The Volkswagen is up here. It's up 875, but it's got its work cut out for it. It's struggling with this one, trying to get a push to the upside. Needs a good stiff breeze of wind here. Sniper Bot's up 560. The iBot ES30 range up 375. The PA accounts do it again. That NQ30 range velocity, and man, it was treacherous. I'm curious to see if we put this on the PA account um, and scroll back, how that exit, we got so much slippage on it. I know it was a long trade, right? Or was it? Hmm. We had to get our slippage under control. Here it is. Look at that. What a beautiful entry. This is where it entered. Ah, the stop is right here where this magenta arrow is. It didn't go up through the profit target. It came down. All right, Dr. Hanson, thank you. All right. Well, that was the entry there on the PA account. Thanks for joining us, Doctor. We've got David Wise, professional options trader, coming up right behind me. And he'll be trading the SPY Super System. That was our leaderboard for the day. God willing, we're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to do it again. Agola used it for the London today, and it worked great. Excellent. We're going to have the script for that. I was just mentioning, Agola. Sergio's working on it today. I'm hoping to have it by the end of the day today. Hey, Al in Canada, God bless you, my friend. Well, you must be ready to go on your trip. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining me today. God willing, we're going to do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel. Let's see this 20 range if it can. Nope. All right. Monday to Kenya. Al's going to Kenya. Judy's in Bali. And on Juneteenth, I'm going to Costa Rica. Costa Rica. We're going to do some marlin fishing, tuna fishing, some really exciting places. All right. Have a blessed rest of your day, everybody. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you did well. And we're going to try to do it again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining me. So long. Look at that. Al, Agola's also going to Kenya next week. Hey, David. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. And remember, tomorrow, if you're in our AI community, tomorrow Charles does his live training at 12 noon. So if you're just getting started or onboarding or you just have questions, want to review, Charles does it every Wednesday at 12 noon in our Discord chat. All right. All right, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.